Alrighty, turn 7, December 13th, 1941. My game against Hellsen. Here we go. Flip the base in China. Hoping we actually engage some of those merchies with our surface fleets. Oh, Pensacola. And 50 caliber. Quit strafing me. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, this is the ship that was damaged and at Rabaul. The CD guns. It was at 50% fire damage last turn, but it still had a bunch of supplies, so I was trying to make it down to my new base at Shortlands to try to unload the stuff before it sunk, but it found the Pensacola. Yeah, it's taken multiple 8-inch shots. Yeah, we all know how this is going to end. Let's hope the rest of the fleet gets away. .25 mil, strafing them. Little guns hitting it, 15 centimeter. That's what, 6-inch? Yeah. I'm hoping we don't use the big guns. I want to save that ammo. Alright, one down. Is a Xargun gonna kill them all? We're using big guns. No! These are damn ships I tried to kill with those destroyers, but it keeps moving around. Come on, just finish it off with the 15 centimeters. No, not the big guns. I need those for later. Oh, wow. Alright, here we go. There shouldn't be any real return fire here. Pre-invasion, yep. Alright, night phase over. Unloading more men. Firing into the Chinese units, not really doing any damage to them. Alright, movement phase. Keep retreating, guys. Hey, think we caught them. A couple of them. So it looks like fleeing Allied ships out of the Philippines. I'm not going to really... we'll watch for a moment, but this should be a foregone conclusion here. These two destroyers should make short work of these ships. Yeah, we're closing range. Yep, we're just going to bypass this and... Yep, both sunk. Here's the other one, just a little north of that. Yes, waste torpedoes at 12,000 yards. Okay, 7,000, 9,000. There we go. One torpedo hit and sunk. Just use guns to finish this one off, guys. Yep, no need to watch this massacre. Alright. Get some air action going here. No bad weather. Last turn we had a bunch of good weather, so I guess we're due. Alright, hit the base force. Yep, just base forces here. Okay. Alright, what are we strafing? Alright, there we go. Yeah, get these guys. Go zeros, go. My zeros are off the map, though. They're up here. It's kind of funny. Oh well, we're not gonna skip. We're gonna skip through this here. Let's see. We damaged all three. Two of them are heavily damaged. All right. Bombing enemy troops at Wenchao. Got a little damage to them. Alright, more damage on that battalion. More troops at Wenchao. No damage. Bombing the airfield at Clark. Trying to keep some damage on the base so it doesn't build forts. Yeah, not doing much damage here at Hong Kong. Bombing troops at Georgetown in preparation of me moving in there in a couple days. Just gonna start softening up troops. From looking last turn, looks like Hellsen might be making his stand at Temulo. I saw 7 enemy units there, according to the recon last turn, so we'll see if that increases, decreases. Oh, enemy ship sinking. Oh, a second sweep by the Zeros. Maybe we'll finish off these AMs. Just gotta go ahead and skip through it. We got one of them. My guess is the other one in this group of 3 was probably sunk was probably the ship we heard sinking. And leaves us the Whippoorwill. Bunch of recon. And that should be it. Another enemy ship sinking. That might be 2. Dropping more men off at Wen Chao. Quang Choan. Deliberate attack. I thought I set them to bombard. But apparently not. No, we took forts down to 0. 1 to 36. Horrible odds. Surprised we didn't lose more men than that. Oh, I bet you only one unit attacked. Probably the engineering unit. From the look on the casualties. Alright, we captured Maybon and Luzon. We should take Sambus here. Up, one fled to Kuching and 1 surrendered. All right, we'll take that. We're gonna take Shortlands. Banzai. Sobe, was it Bezer? Alright, what do we got here? He got 2 full-size corps against my 2 full divisions and tanks. So we'll see. Tarempa should be an easy one. Bonsai! Alright, build a few base facilities there. Alright, we'll let the turn finish through. Moving supplies, oil, resources, production stuff. And then I'll do some saves, and then we'll be back with the turn. You know, with the after action, we'll look through the turn and see what actually happened here. Alright, we'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, we're back with the after action here. Let's go ahead and look through this real quick. Looks like the Allies lost no aircraft, no surprise. We lost 2 in ops. Score-wise, we increased 64. The Allies went up by 6. Probably because of the AK that Pensacola killed. Let's see. Army lost points. Our Allies are up to 391. We're still at 3. 103 ships sunk now for the Allies. 13 for us. We'll take a look at that. So should be just 2 aircraft lost. Yep, we lost 2 nils to ops. Hopefully no pilots, but they probably will be. Yep, 1 pilot was killed, probably in a landing accident, is my guess. 7 days, so we get some float planes. Alright, last turn. Alright. Oh, that was a 10-pointer. Alright, so we lost a 10-point AK, but we made it up by getting 2, 4, 6, 8 Allied ships sunk for 10, 25, 28 points. Alright, let's go to all days in case anything fun has popped up. Let's sort by points. Anything big showing up? Nope. Alright. Still being mean to us about the big boys. Alright, 6 days. 5 days there. We didn't lose nothing. I wish there was a withdraw area. Is there a list of stuff to withdraw? I thought there might be, but because I'm losing my political points are like bouncing all over the place, and I'm not spending them, so I'm not sure where they're going. I should get my 110 a turn period, and I shouldn't be losing any, but I am. So I'm not sure what's going on. My guess is withdrawals are off, so I'm guessing an air group somewhere that's bugged, but we'll need to check. But let's keep going here. Did that. Let's go down into aircraft and engines. Okay, we got 13 engines. 2 Oscars, 2 zeros. 1 Nate, 1 Sally, a Tina, Nell, Jake, and a Val. Okay. We haven't made many Kates, so I'm hoping we have a bunch, because when the KB gets to port, we're going to need to replace a bunch. Alright. 133 AV support this turn, 82 engineers, 72 troops, some little bit of support, little bit of Marines, motorized support. Oh, that's going to drain the heck out of our vehicle pool. Our 2 free medium tanks. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the combat tracker. We'll take a look at, not combat tracker, combat reporter. Look what we got here. Sea action. My battleships ran into some Murchies at Wenchao. They've been bouncing around. I tried to send some destroyers after them, a smaller task force, twice, and apparently they can't catch them. But they keep escaping. But battleship Hyuga single-handedly sunk all 3. Okay, down here near Pagan, we caught 2 escaping AKLs and sunk them. The Pensacola showed up in the Bismarck archipelago, catching heavily damaged AK and sinking her. And then also south of Iwo Jima, north of Tinian and Saigon, or not Saigon, Saipan, we also caught an XKL and XAK and sunk them as well. That should be the last of the fleeing ships out of Philippines. On the ground, a little bit of combat. We captured a couple bases. Interesting ones. I landed 2+ divisions at Wenchao. I'm not sure if that'll be enough to crack it or not, but we will find out. I also landed some tanks at Guangzhou. We're going to take that base and then roll deeper into China with some tanks. Airstrikes were all us this turn. We're strafing some minesweepers outside the Bataan. There was 3 at first. We heavily damaged 2 of them. Then in the afternoon we came back and there was only 2 there, so we sunk 1 and damaged the other one. I think that's the first one. So if that's the Bittern and the Whippoorwill, Tanager I think sunk before that. Everything else is just bombing. Enemy troops. Signet heavy at Pearl and Pearl. Imagine that. Alright, unknown, we got some snooping and all upgrades. And a size change for some float planes, yep. Some troops lost during amphibious, task force sighting, replacements, Jakes are done, Nates are done. Repairs, that PB that was popping up, I sent up to Hokadate and it repaired. It's probably not how you pronounce it, but there's our pilot dead. The landing accident, yep. 1 Mavis into maintenance. We admitted losing that AK. Looks like we captured 6 bases this turn, 1 of which auto-flipped up in China, a little dot base. We expanded an airfield, some forts, and a port. Some aircraft damage, combat, reports of enemy ships sunk. Everything is new except for this one that supposedly happened on the 11th. My Coast Watcher lies. Alright, that's it for the combat reporter. Let's go ahead and spin around the Pacific real quick. Nothing's still going on in Burma. We're slowly marching down. See still? Yes, he has 10 units at Temula. That's probably where he's going to hold up. I'm surprised. I would think Kuala Lumpur would have better terrain, but maybe that's mountains there too. My troops are here. I'll push these guys out of here this turn and maul them some more. What's down here in Johor? 1 unit has left. I think he's going to end up giving me Johor Bahru. I think he's putting everything back into Singapore. That's a mistake. That's going to give me a nice airfield right here so I can just start bombing Singapore every day without much ops. Oh well. Capturing these little islands. I'll take these 2 next. And then probably that one. Then we'll start grabbing these and just working our way into this area. We took Sambis. 1 base force surrendered. 1 fled to Kuching. We will take Kuching next. Then we'll have this area. And then we'll start moving across the northern part of Borneo. Java and Sumatra, nothing going on. Just got ships moving all over the place here. No more green ships showing up anywhere here. We landed at Quang Chuan. Landed at Wen Chao. How are our troops at the landing? Oh, they are looking good. Should be able to put a pretty good herding in that first wave. We'll redirect a ton of aircraft to support that. That's one. That's three. Oh, that's not going to be good. My paratrooper unit's going to get mauled here. Because I'm guessing that those Filipinos army units from here moved up. Oh well, that's not the whole unit. That's still only part of it. But it'll put him into repairs for a long time. Hey, he says here, why didn't we attack them? Oh, that was overcast, and that wasn't. Okay. Alright, we moved into Lucena. We'll grab that this next turn. He's up here. He'll jump on the rails and move up and join the push from the south. Hey, looks good. Not sighted. Nope. He'll be going into Deveo next turn and dropping off some troops. Alright, what do we got here? One ship moving northeast. I bet you that's the Boise or Houston that came down over here. Then I lost it last turn. I went this way, trying to find some ships. That's the Pensacola, I'm guessing. We are spotted a little bit, so we're gonna have to do something fancy there and flee. Not spotted there. Yeah, we're spotted there. Alright. Alright, come down here. Not spotted. Right now, the key to keeping these guys alive down here in the South Pacific is not to be spotted. If he doesn't see us, then then the odds are he has to guess at where we're at, and that improves their odds a lot better of surviving. It's not like any of these guys are spotted, but it's hostile here. And I got another couple turns before any support arrives. These guys are way free. Alright. Fast Transport Task Force unloading from Wake. The Guam invasion. Alright, these guys are free to go about their business. You're dropping off supplies. Alright, I need to pack up some supplies to send over to Wen Chao. I'm not sure. What do we got here? About 5,000 supplies on the troops. Looks like, what, 1,700? 4,500 on them. Yep, I'll bring more supplies over and drop them off there because I'm going to have to repair a lot of industry here if I want them. I'm not sure I'll repair them, but I'll decide that when I take the base. Starting to pull some resources out of Hokkaido and Shakuka. Yep. And just slowly moving. Need to get some troops moving in China now. Now that things are kind of straightening out. Need to redirect my aircraft to hit troops in the open. Alright. Everything else looks good. What's Chungking doing? Yeah, still fighters, bombers. Yep. Alrighty, that's pretty much the turn. Not a whole lot exciting happened. Took a couple bases. We're probably going to lose a base here and get my paratroopers crushed. They'll flee though. Hopefully they'll flee northwest through these hills into San Fernando. Then I can get them out. Then I can airlift them back to Formosa and let them sit a couple weeks to get replacements and train back up. All right, that's the turn. Not a ton of action, but we're still moving forward, taking bases. South Pacific's kind of off limits at the moment, due to at least one U.S. naval heavy cruiser, and possibly the Boise or the Houston, or both together in the other task force down there we spotted. I'm wishing my netties out of truck would do something and maybe take an attack run. I mean, I would love to hit them with a torpedo or two. I would love to hit them with a couple bombs. Heck, I'd be happy just to see who they are. If it's a couple of destroyers, that's one thing. But if it's, Houston and Boise, that's a whole different matter. But, all right, guys. I'm going to let you go here with this turn. If you liked watching, please go ahead and give me a like. If you've been following along and you haven't done it yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Until the next turn, you guys have yourself a great day, and we'll see you later.